Ravens 23, Jets 10. Another bad start for the Ravens.
Another bad start. I, for some reason, thought it was going to be Seahawks Titans.
I accidentally closed out of that game. It probably should have been Seahawks Texans, or Titans, but we can do Ravens. Go ahead.
Yeah, this game, honestly, I didn't see much of it. I feel like it wasn't on as much. It was kind of one of the games I didn't care about because you expect the Ravens to just go out there and beat this team by 40, but they really didn't, and that's again a little concerning.
Really didn't.
The Jets have an okay defense, but you expect more from Lamar than 153 yards and no touchdowns, no picks, and then only 11 yards rushing. You definitely expect a lot more from Lamar.
Yeah.
Even from Derrick Henry, he gets 2 touchdowns, only 64 yards on the ground though. The Ravens offense, I mean, they're up to 6-5 and they now have the lead in the division, so in all likelihood they're going to make the playoffs and win the division.
Yeah. Seems pretty locked in.
Out of like the last 4 or 5 years, this is probably the worst Ravens team I think out of all of them, where I don't even really fear this team that much.
I mean, looking at the current AFC playoff picture, if you could pick your matchup round 1 for the Colts, assuming they don't get the bye, who is
if I could pan pick, I'd go Jags probably because they're in the playoffs right now.
You pick the Jags over the Ravens? Yeah, I mean, I would too.
But in terms of like, would I rather play the Chiefs in the playoffs or the Ravens right now?
Oh, Ravens for sure. 100%.
I'd probably rather pick the Ravens.
The Bills are questionable too. The mighty AFC ain't that mighty this year. I'm going to say it, bro.
I mean, I kind of agree. The Chargers as well. I'm like, do the Chargers really scare you? No.
I forgot to mention with the Giants, they're 2-10. They don't have the worst record in the league. They're the only team eliminated from the playoffs because the NFC is just that much better than the AFC this year. Like, the Jets have 1 win. They're still in it.
The Jets have 2 wins.
Oh, 2. Okay.
The Titans have 1 win.
And they're still in it.
Yes.
I mean,
I don't think that means too much. I mean, both teams bottom of the standings. The top team is 7-4. So,
I mean, yes, but I feel like the NFC just has better teams this year.
And I guess I do fear the Ravens more than some of these other teams. It's just I don't fear them as much, I guess. Because, I mean, as a division winner, I think I'd be more scared of the Broncos. It's just so hard with Lamar because you have this figure that he's like the best quarterback in the league. But
yeah,
would you rather go against like Lamar or Drake Maye? You'd still rather go against Drake Maye. But
and this defense is questionable for sure. And I mean, it's another year for the NFL where we're sitting here in week 12. There's not a true favorite.
I think there is.
Really? I think it's the Rams?
Personally do. I do.
Yeah, okay. If there is,
but I mean, last year you had the Lions. I think they're kind of in the same spot where the Lions were dominant.
Yeah, but
in the regular season,
there still was like there was questions of Lions or Eagles, and
I guess now it's Rams or Eagles.
I don't think that's a question. I think the Rams are definitely better than the Eagles.
I do too.
I mean,
the Eagles are there.
I completely forgot about the Rams. I take back what I said. I agree. The Rams are the clear favorite. I forgot about the Rams completely.
They're unbeatable on their day.
Yeah, they are unthinkable. Beatable on their day. It's so funny. Okay, Ravens next week. They probably play a dog shit team, right?
Oh, we said it, didn't we? They play
the Bengals. Yeah, the Bengals on Thanksgiving. And then the Jets have the Falcons in New York in a black game.
Who cares?
Give me the Jets.
It's going to be Tyrod Taylor versus Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
What a game.
Give me the Jets.
What a game. That one probably will not be making the TV. I'll go with the Jets.
Definitely not.
Honestly, no, I'm going with the Falcons. Kirk had a decent day this week.
He was all right. Okay. Actually, the Seahawks-Titans was supposed to be 2 games ago, but we'll just do it now. Seahawks 30, Titans 24. Titans moved to 0-6 at home this year. Bit of a scare for Seattle, but, you get away with a home win regardless. Cam Ward throws the ball 42 times. That's one of the better games of his career.
I'd say it might have been his best, honestly, considering it's against one of the better defenses.
Yeah, and he technically outdueled Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Despite having 1 less touchdown.
This was the best game I've seen Cam Ward play, I think.
Agreed. He also led his team in rushing.
Yeah, didn't really have a run game. He threw the ball pretty well. Gunnar Helm
leads the team in receiving.
I thought Restrepo. Was that Restrepo was his first game this week, I believe? Yes, his first game of the year. So he gets his Miami guy back. Only gets 2 catches. You want
to just read the top 5 receivers from the Titans this game?
Yeah, of course. Gunnar Helm, Chimere DK, James Prochet II, Chigo Okonkwo, and Xavier Restrepo.
It's an insane top 5. That is crazy.
What top 5 going to top 5 with them?
Yeah, I mean,
nobody.
I feel like that top 5 could be from All American or something.
If you morph those 5 players into one player, would it be better than JSN on the other side?
No, it wouldn't be close. I don't think they're half as good as JSN. He gets 8 catches for.
I mean, you would get Okonkwo's size. He's massive.
Yeah.
6'3", 238.
I mean, JSN had 167 yards, 6'7" on 8 catches, 20.9 catches or yards per reception. Just absolutely insane.
He's a freak.
Yeah, this Seahawks defense, worst game of the year for them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know. I can't. I mean, the whole season at this point.
I think they had a bad game against the Rams as well, but
they still only gave up like 20-something points. I guess the same as the Titans, but giving up 24 against the Titans is bad.
Yeah, this is definitely you don't want to give up 24 against the Titans. But Sam Darnold, okay. Kenneth Walker's a solid day running. They only gave it to him 11 times. They gave Charbonnet the ball 6 times, but ran the ball okay, and they got it to JSN. And yeah, like you said, it was a little scary, but they got it done. And JSN is, I imagine the Opoi race got closer this week.
I mean, I would too. It's probably
I bet JT's still the favorite.
3-horse race, probably now.
Who's the third?
Gibbs.
No, Gibbs isn't.
He's like 3rd in rushing yards, and he's like
not yet.
High in receiving yards. I bet he's in the top 5.
I bet he's in the top 5. I still think it's easily a 2-way race right now between JSN and JT.
You can talk for a second. I'm gonna try to pull this up.
I don't really have much else to say about this
Okay,
game,
you can just move on. Who do the teams play next week?
Next week,
Gibbs is
for the Seahawks. They have a game against the Vikings. We talked about that one already. I obviously have the Seahawks winning. And the Titans, they play, I believe it's the Jags divisional game.
I'll take the Jags.
I'm taking the Jags.
I was right. Gibbs is 3rd.
He is 3rd, but I still think, I mean,
it's not close though between him and the other two.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's JT minus 120, JSN minus 105, Gibbs plus 2,500.
Yeah,
and then CMC plus 7,500, and then after that it's 25,000 and below.
Yeah,
so
that couldn't make more sense.
There legitimately are only 4 contenders. There's really only 2.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, how to give some love to Gibbs. He was getting some hate early on in the year. Okay.
I think that's it for the 12 o'clock window.
I believe it is, which means we can move on to Shadussy time.
Finally.
Yep, perfect timing. Perfect timing.
That's on my AP. Perfect timing.
They win this game 24-10 over the Raiders. He becomes the first Browns quarterback in 100 years to win their first start. I can't remember the stat. He broke a long standing Browns record. So great for him.
I don't know.
Only threw 20 passes in this game though. Still has 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 209 yards. So honestly, for only 20 passes, 209 yards ain't bad.
Yeah, and he was talking his talk after the
game.
He
was talking his shit after
I love it.
I like it too because he didn't play insanely well or anything, and they beat
they're
one of the other worst teams.
They're like, "What's the message to the fans?" And he's like, "I'm what y'all been waiting for."
Yeah. I was like, what? What are you doing?
I love that, though.
It was so funny. It looks like Shedeur's been humbled. And then he does one good game, and that's it. He loses it immediately. But, hey.
He was the 42nd quarterback since 1999, since they returned to Cleveland to start a game. 42nd difference.
He did the unthinkable.
Yeah. And he ended their 3-game skid.
Raheem Mostert's on the Raiders.
Though. Yeah. That's finally got a carry.
Yeah.
Good for him.
2 whole yards for him.
Judkins has a good day. Samson, solid day. He's receiving back. Judy, brutal fumble. Did you see that one?
I did not.
And it's crazy because I found out that technically Shedeur Sanders gets minus 2 EPA for the play, but Shedeur made a nice play, threw about a 20-yard pass. He scrambled, threw a pass 20 yards. Jerry Judy catches it, runs 10 yards, and for some reason just stops running and stands there. And the dude comes from behind and just smacks the ball out. Fumble.
Brutal.
But
I mean, I have to make a quick admission. I wasn't feeling great yesterday. I did sleep through most of these games. Once the Lions ended, okay. I went down for a nap.
I mean, I
maybe
really
needed a nap.
My mood was killed after the Colts loss, but
yeah.
For Vegas, bright side, fired Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
Does a team fire coaches more than Las Vegas?
No, they did not. Pete Carroll still has a job though.
Yeah, we got to get at some point we have to figure out how much money they're paying coaches.
Yeah.
Or how I want to see a breakdown of coaches fired, and I want to see how much more they have than the rest of them.
You feeling bad for Mark Davis at all?
I mean, you're hiring.
He's middle class now. Probably.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
he's not even a billionaire.
Hiring these people, man.
Yeah.
Maybe don't hire the oldest guy ever to coach your football team.
Yeah. Well, getting Chip Kelly is also a mistake.
Yes.
So it's
bad offensive line as well. You want to know how many sacks they've given up in the past 3 weeks?
How many?
20.
That's a lot.
Almost as much as Myles Garrett has, though.
Yeah, which is insane.
He has 18 sacks this season. I said I had a bunch of Myles Garrett a bunch. I have a couple.
So
But
you lied.
yeah, I have a couple. 3. Myles Garrett, 18 sacks this season. He broke his standing franchise record of 16, which he did twice already. So pretty early with that. 6 games left. Needs 5 more sacks to break the NFL record of 22.5 set by Strahan and TJ Watt.
I think we'll get it.
He's on pace to get it in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
At this rate,
he'll probably get it.
Gets 3 sacks a week now.
Even if he only got 1 sack a game, he would.
14
Well,
sacks
I
in
get
the past 5 games. Ridiculous. The most in a 5-game span since sacks became an official stat. Just ridiculous.
Yeah. But, I mean, best player in the NFL. I'm with you. I agree.
I think he's the best player in the NFL. Sucks that he's on a bad team. And crazy to think at the deadline, there's people asking, like, would you really trade a first-round pick for Myles Garrett?
I would trade 3, I
I
think.
think I would trade. I would have given it more than we gave up for Sauce, and Sauce is younger.
Yeah, I mean, he's nowhere near the player.
Yeah.
I mean, Sauce is good, obviously, but, like, Myles Garrett is.
The thing about Sauce is when you're, I mean, I guess I'm kind of just going completely back to a game, but you never hear Sauce's name, and that's
Well, obviously.
maybe like the best thing.
Yeah, it's a great thing for a corner.
Like he's just you never see him because he's just taking a receiver out of the play.
like Rocky Sin-esque, I would say.
Well, Rocky Sin's getting a flag late in
Yeah.
the game to
Yeah.
cost your team the game no
Yeah.
matter what.
Bad flag.
It doesn't even matter if it's a bad flag or not. He's getting the
You were
flag.
right. You called it exactly. Bad
Yeah.
flag, though. You can admit bad
I
flag.
100% agree it's a bad flag, but that's what happens to Rocky Sin. He gets the bad flag called in the big moments, and then he looks like he's a penalty merchant when in reality he had a solid game.
I want to give him a ton of credit. He's actually been really, really good.
I know I think he's a solid player. It's just the refs hate him.
Yeah. I don't get it. Browns play the Niners next week. Give me the Niners.
Niners.
And then Vegas goes into the Chargers, who are coming off a bye. Give me the Chargers.
I'll take the Chargers.
Okay, next one here. I think there was 3 OT games total, not 3 in the first window. Third was Jags 27, Cardinals 24. In overtime, 33 completions for Jacoby Brissett today. Not the record, but
Not the
still
record.
still a lot.
Solid day.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence 3 touchdowns and 3 picks. So a little Jameis Winston action for him here in Arizona. But they found a way to get a win. Really bad for my eliminating them. Bad for that. But also, I don't think they're that good either.
They're just a team that wins games late, but you just genuinely don't think they're good. I'm trying to think of a comp for them.
Bears.
They're the Bears of the AFC.
Yeah, Bears are better, I think.
I think the Bears are better than the Jags, yes.
But they're similar in their performance this year.
They are. Easier schedule. I mean, they have beat the Chiefs, so I have to give them credit. They have a couple big wins.
Yeah.
But ETN, another solid day for him. He gets a touchdown in the receiving game, runs the ball well. Trevor Lawrence, the 3 picks, like you said, he's been up and down.
Michael Wilson's been really good for this Cardinals team.
He has been fantastic. He was, with no Marvin Harrison still injured, Michael Wilson stepped up. 10 catches, 118 yards. Cardinals are a team that has no run game. They've signed running backs that have gotten hurt. They had their running backs get hurt. And now Michael Carter is, I guess, the guy. 5 for 28 for him. But at some point, I think they're going to get Trey Benson back. Could be big.
Yeah, I mean, 3 and 8. I don't know.
It could be massive.
Yeah, it could be massive to get them to like the 10th pick or something. But
I want to know what that one specific Cardinals fan was in our preview, how he's doing now. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
he was giving us he was writing books in our comment
Yes.
section
And
saying
we were
why
right
the
about
Cardinals were
everything.
going to be 12-5.
and they have, I believe, lost 8 of 9.
Yeah, something like that.
So, but their only win coming against, loss, win, loss. So, and they have the Buccaneers loss, Rams loss, Texans loss, Falcons win, Bengals loss, Rams loss.
Yeah.
So I got them at 4 and 12,
And
or
they-
4 and 13.
And they lost this game with their defense giving them 4 turnovers. So
Yep. So you guys,
what are you going to do?
You guys suck. They're losing next week, and then we already said Jags beating the Titans next week. Okay, we teased this game a little bit earlier. Cowboys come back from down 21-0, beat the Eagles 24-21. Not the brightest second half for the Eagles.
No, not at all. And they're basically what they do all year. They had their strategy going. They get the lead early and kind of maintain it. But out of nowhere, the Cowboys fought, and what a win for them boys.
10 carries for 22 rushing yards.
Yeah.
For Saquon Barkley.
It's been their theme this year when they lose is they can't run the ball, and Saquon doesn't get enough touches. And I mean,
In a game where they were up by 3 scores.
exactly.
How does Saquon only get 10 touches in this
That's-
game?
Against a bad rush defense.
And you run
I
the
mean, it's got
ball-
better with Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams, but it's still a bad rushing defense.
Yes, you run 11 times. It's not like they gave the Saquon the ball 10 times and then gave Bigsby the ball 10 times. They
Yeah.
gave Bigsby the ball once, so they just didn't run the ball. And you have Jalen Hurts drop back and throw 39 passes.
I don't know if they were trying to prove a point that they can get the ball to Brown and Smith and make them happy, or what the deal with.
I mean, AJ
they
Brown
both had great
AJ
games.
Brown was really good.
They both had great games, but late in the game they needed to move the ball and they couldn't.
Yeah, this offense has been. This offense, like they won a Super Bowl last year, and they're 8-3 this year, and they still haven't looked smooth.
Believe it or not, I saw a tweet. It was a Eagles fan saying, "Eagles are really gonna mess around and win the Super Bowl this year, and I'm gonna have to suffer through another year of this offense."
That's just insane, insane. But I mean, it's kind of true.
It is.
Their offense is unbelievably frustrating for such a good team.
It is. It's unbelievably frustrating. And I had brought up this stat earlier in the year where it was like the last 10 weeks and beyond for Jalen Hurts hadn't taken a snap from behind.
Sorry,
a really
another
long
pick
time.
for Purdy. What did you say? I'm sorry.
It was like 10 or 14. It was a long time where the Eagles just never took an offensive snap from behind. And they've won. How many games in a row did they win before this?
I want to say like 6 or 7.
1, 2, 3. They won 4 games in a row. In those 4 games, they never took a snap from behind on offense.
And they didn't take one today.
Yeah, they did.
Or they took none.
They didn't take one today, and they lost. So that's 5 games in a row, though. They haven't taken that again, and that's just a weird thing that I guess they do. They just don't take offensive snaps from behind.
Yeah, just bad. I mean, the Giants almost did that this week against the Lions.
Yeah.
Until overtime, but yeah, huge win for the Cowboys. This Cowboys offense has been prolific all year. One of the better running backs right now with Davante, and then probably the best receiving duo this year with Pickens and Lamb. And Dak's been really good.
Mm-hmm.
Defense has been bad, but
I mean, I said weeks ago that I think there were 7 teams that are in the playoffs in the NFC, and it's not going to change. I think you're going to have to basically make it 9. No matter what, it's 8, but I think the Cowboys have a decent chance. And believe it or not, the winner of this game, I believe, is in the playoffs.
I mean, the Niners are currently in.
Yeah, but the Panthers are 6-5. If they win, they would be 7-5. The Niners 7-5. And you guys 7-4, would you be in over them?
We would take the 7 seed. They would be 8-9. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're currently the 8 behind.
That'd be sick to see the Panthers in this week, though. Even as a Lions fan, you can just.
No, I'm definitely rooting. Well, regardless. I guess I'm rooting for the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really.
Because if the Panthers win, the Lions are currently in. But it doesn't matter.
I mean, you got
it's week 12.
Yeah.
There's so much football to be played. The Lions also, we didn't mention. I mentioned it off the show. Their last 6 games, 3 of them are on Thursdays. So.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, which means there's some short weeks, but there also means there's some long mini buys. They get a mini buy before the Bears and a mini buy before the Rams.
Yeah, I don't want to have that many mini buys, though. The more mini buys you get, the more odds they get hurt in that game, and they might miss the next week. And so
yeah. I mean, there's nothing you can do, though.
Nothing.
This happened to the Lions last year, too. I think they had a lot Thursday game because they got them on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Just can't be right. All right.
How much do we have to talk about this next game?
We'll get very quickly, but we already picked the Eagles and we already picked the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Falcons 24, Saints 10. Tyler Shuck had 30 completions.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck. I saw Saints fans saying we're going to get the number 1 overall pick and we have our franchise QB.
Have you been seeing that? Like the Giants started that.
Yeah. But Kirk played well in this game, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns going against the Saints team. We already talked about, really all I wanted to talk about the Saints was the run game is awful and Chris Olave is decent.
Yeah, we sucked off Olave for a good 10 minutes early. So
Bijan Robinson, still I don't think that's enough carries for him. I think he should get the ball more.
Run game horrendous for the Saints.
Yes.
Horrendous.
And yeah, I don't really have much. Blake Grupe missed 2 kicks inside the 50. He's terrible. And we haven't mentioned Michael Penix. I don't know if we mentioned that he's out for the year.
I believe we did.
Oh, we did? I don't know if we said he's out for the year.
I thought we knew at the end of last show. Maybe not.
I don't think we knew yet.
I guess this is a good time for us to transition into this because I don't really want to talk about this game either.
I do have one thing about this game, and it's the last thing I wanted to say about the Falcons, maybe all year, because I'm not going to care after I say this. They did fix their pass rush. Their pass rush is good.
Yeah, we said that last show too. I feel
we did?
Yeah, we were talking about how it sucks that they don't have their pick, but they also they made the right moves and they fixed what they were trying to fix.
They did fix what they were trying to fix. James Pierce has been great for them.
Yes. This is a perfect time for us to talk about the draft order because we haven't talked about the draft order at all.
I think
these are 2 teams that are definitely going to be in it. Currently, we're looking at obviously the Titans number 1. The Giants have not had their bye yet, and they have 2 wins. The Titans have 1, so they're 1. And then you get into the 2-win teams here. You have the Giants, Saints, Jets, and Raiders. And it's looking like because it's the worst strength of schedule gets to the top. It's looking like the favorite there would be the Saints for the second overall pick.
Yeah.
Which would be interesting. And the Giants are probably going to get screwed because we know how hard their schedule is. They're probably going to end up with like the 5th or 6th pick, I bet. And then you got the 3-win teams, the Browns, the Commanders, the Bengals, and then the beloved Arizona Cardinals. Of those teams, the worst strength of schedule is the Browns, so they would be in that 6 range. The best strength of schedule would be the Cardinals, so they would be more towards that 9-10 range. Then you move into the 4-win teams. That is the Dolphins, the Falcons, who the Rams have their pick, which is great for the Rams, and then the Minnesota Vikings. Of those teams, the Vikings by far have the best strength of schedule. They will finish probably with a higher pick than they would want. And then the Dolphins and the Falcons are pretty much even. And just some of the other crazier things to note is the Lions are currently out of the playoffs and the Chiefs are out of the playoffs, and that's just crazy to look at.
Big win for the Falcons, though, to get the Rams out of that top 10. We needed that.
Yeah, no.
Need the Falcons to win just for that fact.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, yeah, and the Falcons' strength of schedule is mid, so they'll probably end up in that range.
I mean, really, I'm looking at a mock draft right now, and it's genuinely, I don't know if it's just because I haven't watched as much college football as I normally do or what, but it's just like this draft class doesn't move me at all.
I don't think it's supposed to be a very good draft class.
Just does not move me. Right now, Ruben Bain, he's solid with Miami. He's projected to go to the Titans #1. But I
What
mean,
about
3, 4,
Texas
5.
Tech linebacker?
The Texas Tech linebacker?
I forget his name. He's like the best defensive player in football.
Talking about David Bailey? They have him going 14th.
They have him going 14th?
Yeah.
Are you on the ESPN one?
I'm on Tankathon.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so they just update it. But, I mean, they have the 3 quarterbacks, I guess, that everybody's looking at is Fernando Mendoza, Ty Simpson, and Dante Moore. Just really none of them move it for me too much. I mean, I would say I think Fernando Mendoza is the best out of the bunch.
No, David Bailey's not who I'm talking about. Who is the? Why am I blanking on his name?
With Ty Simpson and Dante Moore, they just don't have enough. I mean, they have 1 season starting, and they've been good, but only 1 season starting and being good. Not great.
I think Ty Simpson might come back to college. I think there's a chance.
Or Fernando Mendoza, he at least has a couple years of experience, and he's playing his best year here. So
Jacob Rodriguez is the guy. Is the linebacker. I completely forgot him. Wait, is he not projected to go high? I know he's a senior, but he's having people are considering for him for Heisman.
Tilton Thieneman at 46.
I don't see Jacob Rodriguez anywhere.
Maybe he's next year then.
He's a senior.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how that's possible. Maybe he's too old and people don't want him because of that, but
it is a good year to trade your first round pick. I'm glad the Colts. I mean, next year's not because it's the greatest class of all time, but
allegedly. All right. Last game here. We have the LA Rams 34, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 7. Well, there's another game we kind of already discussed, but Stafford's the MVP favorite. The Rams are currently the Super Bowl favorite. The Bucs are in trouble at 6-5 for sure, especially with Baker out. He missed his whole second half. They haven't had Bucky Irving for weeks. They've been saying for weeks that he's going to come back every single week, and he never does.
You been keeping up with that at all?
But just the fact that they keep saying he's coming back and he doesn't.
Well, allegedly, the rumor is that his injury is completely healed, but there's something else going on.
Really?
With him, like mentally and stuff like that.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the rumor, but I think Todd Bowles said next week he's good to go.
Is that a Kristaps Porzingis situation?
What?
Is it a Kristaps Porzingis situation?
No, Chris. He doesn't have AIDS.
Okay.
But what? I think he should be good to go next week. I think he should be good to go next week. I hope. I mean, genuinely,
probably.
Really hope he does because I mean they need him.
But here's my thing. I think
Baker should be good to go as well. So I'll have Baker in.
Oh, Baker should be good to go.
I'd imagine so. I think they kind of know that they have to start winning games now. This isn't going to be handed to them. I mean, their schedule is favorable for them. Cardinals, Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Dolphins, Panthers. Everything's ahead of them. They could win out with that schedule.
Yeah. No,
but getting pummeled this badly is not good. And 3 weeks in a row where you lose and you struggled in most of those games. Not great.
Yeah. I mean, they were 7-point dogs in this game, so they weren't really like. They definitely weren't anywhere close to favorites. I'm so happy Stafford's probably going to win MVP. I want the Lions to beat them, obviously, late in the season. But if he wasn't already cemented as a Hall of Famer, definitely, the MVP will do that.
Now it will. I think
MVP,
pretty much now, no matter what.
And he's going to be, because he's played so long and he doesn't get hurt a lot, or he plays through injuries, he's going to end up in the top upper echelon of all counting stats. Yeah. It's when you go 20 years from now and look at the counting stats from 2008 to, let's say he plays to 2030, if he does.
There's no way he plays 5 years.
2028, whatever, however many more years he plays, that 20-year span, it's going to be him. Wow, is that a third pick? Wow. It's going to be him, Rodgers, and Breeze probably, and Brady. Those are going to be the counting stats leaders for sure.
Mm-hmm. I do want to give 2 shout-outs to the Rams. 2 guys. I mean, Puka Nacua was great again, but Davante Adams has been fantastic for this team. He's really he's been great.
Yeah. I mean, you get
2 touchdowns in this game. That puts him up to 12 on the year, by far and away first, I believe. And then my other shout-out, actually, I have 2 more shout-outs, but Emmanuel Forbes, man, who would have thought?
Wait, is he on the Rams?
He's on the Rams, and he's, like, really, really good.
I have not been noticing that he's been that good. He had 5 pass deflections in this game.
He was, like, broke a record for the most times getting targeted and not giving up a catch.
Commanders fans have to be in shambles.
They absolutely have to be. He's been really, really good this year.
Still undersized, but yes.
I mean, he's only 160 pounds, but he's
all muscle.
Genuinely been very, very good. I think he's listed at 180. I don't know if I believe that.
I'm going to pull up our NFL knockout here. Do you want to pull up who these teams play next week?
Yeah, but the last thing I did want to say
they live in the woods, but
was,
continue.
I almost think Sean McVay is almost underrated at some point.
Yeah, I mean, dude, did you see that one play design
Yeah.
where Puka ran across and then ran through the C gap and then ran a what do you want to call it? Just kind of an over route through the C gap was insane. Like
somehow he's almost underrated. I think he's easily the best coach in the NFL now, 100%. Rams have
if
the
KLC
Packers.
wasn't 4-7, would you say differently?
No, I'm saying it's McVay because McVay has this thing called a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he does in fact have that.
I believe you both took Bucs over Cardinals, and I'm taking the Rams over the Panthers.